All right. And it looks like we are rolling. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome, welcome. I have Kelly here. Hello, Kelly.
Hey, Belle. Hey, everybody.
How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing great. I miss you guys. I am out of town right now, so I did bring some jewelry with me, though, so we could do a little sale. If you see something you like, we're going to do the keywords again today. So just claim the keyword in the comments. Okay. And you can always email as well if you prefer to do that. It's usually a little quicker in the comments. But either way is fine. And I'm going to go ahead and are you ready? I will bring you up
Yeah, let's
to get
grab some.
started.
There we go.
And if you haven't purchased from us before, you can send your info to the email on the screens there. Yep. All right. Welcome in. Let's go ahead and just dive right in and get started.
All
There,
righty.
you're up.
Oh, I'm still digging from this pile, guys. I threw a few more things on, but still from our last sale. So I just keep digging. This is so pretty, though. I love this moon. He looks like he's moon glow. Um, and he's quite large. He's at least 3.5 inches long, and got this cute little crystal dangly, and then here's I'll try to get all the glowy from his face. And it's got AB crystals around the moon face and then up on the crown. He's really fun. He's a nice big brooch. And here's the clip on it. And this guy's going to be $14. And we'll call him Crown Moon. Crown Moon. Okay. And then, let's see. Well, maybe we'll do this one too. She's really pretty. I say she because she's pink. But it looks like it's got sort of like rhinestone butterflies on each side of her head. She's got a star on top. And then some rhinestones on her face. And AB around the outside. And she also has that moon glow look to her. Really pretty. She's also quite large, probably about 2.5 inch on her. And she's going to be $14. And we'll call her Pink Moon. Okay, so there's two.
Pretty, pretty.
Let's see. Let's grab a third one. Oh, here's another cute brooch. This is like a bunch of dancing cherubs. And it's a really nice condition. It's an older brooch, but it's brooch gold. And it is a Kirk's Folly. Right there's the mark. And this one I'm going to do $18. Buy it now. And let's call it cherubs. Hopefully you don't have any cherubs, Bill.
I don't think so.
Cherubs. And that's 3. Let's do, I've got a stick pin. It's antique. And it's a really pretty cameo stick pin. I believe she's shell. Shell and a brass. There's the back. And this is going to be $12. Cameo pin. $12 cameo pin. And then let's do I have a really Art Nouveau looking stick pin. It's kind of a lady's head there. And kind of an imposed metal on there. And it's brass too. It's also antique. And she'll be $12. Art Nouveau pin. And that's my 5.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Bill.
You're very welcome. All right, you guys, I'm going to start out with a beautiful Sarah Coventry necklace from the Celestial Fire line. I believe it was 1956. And this one, I'm sorry I didn't bring my bust. I forgot my bust, but it's gorgeous. And it's approximately 18 inches. All the stones are there. It's
Really
just
pretty.
gorgeous. And it has the little hook closure and with an extension there, so you can get up to, I'd say, about 18 inches with that. Really beautiful condition. Show you the back. No color loss on the metal. Really in great shape. Okay, so if you like this one, we can do keyword Sarah. We'll just say Sarah. And for the necklace here, and she will be an $18 buy it now on the beautiful necklace if you'd like to claim her. Okay, she's gorgeous, just too pretty, really, really pretty. Okay, all right, so the next one I have is a vintage belt buckle. This one is Reagan Bush 84, solid brass, and it's marked 1983 BTS, made in the USA. And if you'd like to take this one home, it's going to be a $12 buy it now, and the keyword is Bush. Bush. Okay. All right. Next up, I have some beautiful vintage rhinestone pierced earrings. And all the stones are there. None are darkened or yellowed. Really good condition. And I'll take them off the card here so I can show you the back. They could use a little cleaning. They look like they're silver plated due to the patina there. Easy clean. I can clean them for you if you'd like. Okay, and if you want these, they're going to be a $6 buy it now. I'll put the back on in a minute. $6 buy it now. Keyword rhinestone. Okay, rhinestone. $6 buy it now. All right, next up, I have a beautiful alpaca brooch. This one is Mexico alpaca. Really gorgeous with the mother of pearl pink and a little bit of abalone there as well. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Really, really fabulous. And it is marked. It could use a little cleaning because the alpaca also gets the patina. So it's marked Alpaca Mexico there. And it's a $12 buy it now. $12 buy it now. And keyword alpaca. Alpaca. Okay. All right. And I think I need to do, let's see, one more. Let's do one more. Let's do a costume ring. This one's a vintage costume ring. And it is adjustable on the size. It is sitting at approximately, I'd say, around a 7 right now. It has that nugget look. I really think that's so pretty with that nugget look, that style. And the pretty rhinestones, clear rhinestones. And let me show you the back of the ring. And it is adjustable there. Show you that construction. Okay, so adjustable on the size. Price is a $12 buy it now. And keyword nugget. Keyword is nugget. Okay, and that is my 5th item. So I'll go ahead and we can switch back over to Miss Kelly. You're ready. All right.
All right. And for my first item, we have, this is a Laura Bush necklace. Really pretty little rhinestone in the center. Seems to be really nice quality silver tone. Here's your tag, Laura Ford. When I say Laura Bush, it's Laura Ford. And it's got a nice long chain. This is going to be, we'll say keyword Laura, and it's going to be $8. Okay. And then I have another necklace. This is a fun acrylic fashion necklace. Gold tone, and it has the acrylic with a lot of rhinestones. Kind of a statement necklace, I would say. It's fun, especially if you like the clear acrylic. And this is going to be $10. And we'll say acrylic statement. Acrylic statement, $10. All right. So let's see. Let's do this. This is really fun. This is it's Athena, and let's see, Athena Partner, something like that. Antique cloisonne brass paper clip or business card clip. It's really neat. It's got a Greek kind of warrior on it. Look at his hat. So cool. And it has the really pretty enamel. There's the back side. It's got Greek key at the top. It's really nice. It's antique. And this is going to be a $40 piece. And we'll say Athena. Athena, $40.
Very nice.
Isn't that cool?
Very cool.
And then I've got a belt buckle. I love this. It's really a pretty print, and it's a blue lace agate. Really like the print on this. The agate is gorgeous on there. This is going to be $14, and let's say blue lace. 14 blue lace. Okay, and I think I need to do one more item. Oh, we'll do another cute brooch. This is a cute one. It's a long one too. Let me measure this. Okay, this one's a 3-inch long and about 2.5 high. Cute little bicycle. She's carrying flowers on the basket in front and then on the back. And really well made on this one. I'll show you the back. I was telling Belle, this is not vintage, but it's got a big heavy C-clasp. It's really nice. This one's going to be $14. And we'll say bike. 14 bike. And that is my 5, Belle.
Alrighty. Very nice.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And if you guys could hit that thumbs up button, please do. That really does help out. And leave us a little comment on how we're doing. Really do appreciate your support. Okay, the next item here I have, this one is by Banana Republic. Really pretty necklace. It does have an extension, so you can make it up to, I'd say, approximately 18 inches. Has your BR, a little classic Banana Republic tag. And if you want this one, the keyword's going to be banana, and it's a $10 buy it now. Really great condition. I believe this one's from 90. I can't believe 90 was like, what, 34 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. We were just talking about that. She said it was big during her time, the
Yeah,
Banana
Banana
Republic.
Republic. It really was.
Really pretty. So keyword banana and $10 buy it now. Okay. All right. Next up, I have some sterling earrings. And these are faceted emerald sterling earrings, 925. See if I can get it to focus. This might help. I'll put it in the tray. So keyword's going to be emerald. If you like these, it's a $20 buy it now. They are sterling 925 and emerald. Beautiful earrings for pierced ears, little dangles. And they're a nice size emerald. They're not tiny. If you can look, compare it to my fingertip there, they're bigger than my fingertip. Okay, so keyword emerald and $20 on those if you like those. All right, next up, let's do this pin here. This one is really cool. This is an old one. So this one is marked 835 silver. It's like a bar brooch or pin. And it's got some beautiful scroll work. And that's the back. So keyword is bar, B-A-R. I'd like to take this one home. It is marked, let me show you, 835. I don't know if it's going to come up. Let's see, right there. And this one is a $12 buy it now. Keyword bar. 835 silver. Okay. Right, let me grab the next item for you. All right, we have a sterling pendant coming up. Let me get it out. Now this one is Tiger's Eye, and it's in the shape of a heart. Really beautiful pendant. So pretty. 925 silver, and it's marked on the back. I don't know if you can see that, and tested, of course. Nice size Tiger's Eye heart pendant. Really pretty. And keyword is going to be heart. And this one is an $18 buy it now. Okay. And I think I need to do one more. Yep, one more. So let me grab the next item for you. Okay, this one is really cute. So this one here is a cloisonne fish pendant necklace. See if I can bring it close so you can see. Super cute. And I'll show you the back, and it's in really good condition. And let me see. This one has a spring ring clasp, vintage spring ring clasp. And let me check the length for you real quick. Okay, so this one is approximately 18. And if you'd like this one, it is a $12 buy it now. And the keyword for this one is fish. Keyword is fish. Super cute. And that is my fifth one. So we'll go back over to Miss Kelly. Okay, thank you guys so much. There you are, my dear.
Okay. That is really pretty silver and gemstone. This looks like it's garnet, faceted. These are rutilated pearls. And this one, I don't know what this is, but it's sure pretty. It's dyed, I believe, dyed agate. And really pretty. Here's the clasp. It has your shepherd's hook clasp right there. And gosh, it looks brand new. Show you these pearls close up. Aren't those gorgeous? And then your garnet. And then the pretty, looks almost like it's got druzy in the center too. There's some sparkle. Here's your backs. They're set really nice. And the settings. And this one's going to be $15. And we'll say pearls. I think that's the only pearl item I have. So we'll say $15 pearl. And then this necklace is, I love this. It's like a pot metal. It's very bohemian. I'm not sure if this is glass here, enamel glass, or if it's a stone. I'm really not. But it's cold, smooth, really pretty color. It's a funky necklace. And this one's going to be $15. And we'll just say bohemian. Bohemian. And oh, these guys are hooked together. Okay. Here's your hook on that. And the chain is all, it's metal, very different. And that has these stations. Really fun, lightweight. And we'll say bohemian on that one. Bohemian. What did I say? $15 or 14?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, I knew there. Let's say 14 bohemian. There we go. And what else do we want to do? Oh, here, I have a cute brooch. I think this is older. It's it appears to be acrylic with some gemstones and pretty gold filigree. Black acrylic. This one's going to be, oh, that's cool. Look at the clasp on that. I don't know if I can show that. It's black and it's hard to see. Very different. It's a C clasp acrylic. Here, there we go. Isn't that neat? And this is going to be $10. And we'll say acrylic brooch. $10 acrylic brooch. Let's see, that's 3. Let's do this. This is a fun brooch. It's also vintage, brushed metal. It's like this up at the top. And then it has the pendant hanging down. And it has this bead in the center. It's glass. And I believe it rolls, doesn't it? Yeah, it's rolling in the center. Kind of different, huh? It must be like the 80s, I'm thinking, on this. And there's your clasp. This one's going to be $12. And we'll say $12 rolling ball. Rolling ball, $12. Okay, and for my 5th, I'll do this man's ring. This is sterling. It's really pretty. Blue stones, basket weave kind of on top. And then there's more. These look like marcasites from one direction, and then if you like move them, you can see the blue sparkling. It's really pretty. It's a size 10, brand new. Yeah, it's hard to see in there, isn't it? And I think it might be a man's, although I would wear this. I think it's gorgeous. Size 10. Let's say size 10 blue ring. Size 10 blue ring. No, let's just say blue ring, not size 10. Blue ring, and it's going to be $18. Okay, that was my 5, Belle.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Next up, I have the Sarah Coventry Celestial Fireline Bracelet, approximate size 7. And it is gorgeous. And it does have the safety chain still intact. Slide and clasp. So for this one, the keyword will be Coventry. And it is a $12 buy it now if you'd like the bracelet. Beautiful, beautiful. And let me show you the back side. No color loss. It's in gorgeous, gorgeous condition. And it is marked SAC on the clasp there. Okay. All righty. Let me grab the next item. Have a beautiful brooch. This one is marked listener. Listener. So the next one is this beautiful listener leaf brooch. And it has the blue glass and AB rhinestones. It's in great condition. And it's marked listener right there. So the keyword on this one will be leaf. Leaf. And it is silver tone, as you can see. All the rhinestones are there, really pretty. And it's a $12 buy it now. Just claim leaf. Gorgeous. And no color loss on that. It's in good shape, really good shape. Okay. Grab the next item for you. Let's do a brooch. I don't know if you guys like. Oh, here we go. This is a really cute. Oh, you know what? We just did a brooch. Let's do something different. Let's do some shoe clips. Okay. So these are by Musi, M-U-S-I. So keyword is Musi. They're gorgeous. They have the dangles on the bottom. And these are an $18 buy it now. Keyword Musi. They're signed on the back there. And the clips work fabulous. No color loss. Really gorgeous. Okay. So the keyword was Musi, M-U-S-I. If you'd like those. Really pretty. Okay. Let me grab the next item. I think I have two more. Yep, two more items for you for this round. Let's do this really fabulous book chain. It's really old and it's nice length as well, and it's in pretty good condition as well. Really pretty. This is an old one. It's in good vintage condition. Gorgeous. Spring ring clasp on that one. And if you'd like this one, keyword is book. And it is an $18 buy it now. Okay.
It's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? Really pretty. See if I can get it close enough so you can see the design on it. Really nice. Okay, and then one more. One more for you. Let's do this hat pin or stick pin. It is by Linda Dano. It's signed Linda Dano on the back. It's like really well made. It's not a flimsy piece. So keyword will be Dano, D-A-N-O. And it's signed there on the back. And it's a $10 buy it now if you'd like this piece. Really pretty. And I think that was the fifth one, so we'll go back over to Kelly. I didn't have enough room tonight to bring the whole box onto the camera, so I'm just pulling from the box. Okay. And there you are.
All right, and this one, isn't this cool? This is like a hanging crystal, and it's for like your window or your car. Really pretty red. This would be good for Valentine's Day to give someone. But I gotta say, this is so blingy. I've seen it in the light, and I don't know if I'd want to put this in my car window. It's so big and it catches so much light. It's really pretty, but I would definitely put it in my house window. Otherwise, there might be too much bling, but it's nice and long and it's all glass. Really pretty. Has the hook here at the top, the cord. And let's do $12 and we'll say crystal. $12 crystal. Okay. And next I have this sterling silver. It's an amber pendant. Kind of looks like a ladder, huh? And you thread it up here at the top with your chain. Looks like it has balsamic, probably honey amber and green amber. Kind of a mix. And this is going to be a $15 amber. $15, keyword amber. Okay. And then I have this knuckle ring. It's fun. I was wearing it. It's a little loose on me, but it's size, what did I say? It was 9 and 11. So it's kind of a larger one. You could wear it on your bigger fingers if you wanted. But it's a cute little bow. I think it's called knuckle ring. Just a fashion piece. And this one's going to be $10 bow. $10 bow. And here it is from the side. Okay. And let's see, I have two more. Okay. Oh, I have this really pretty vintage, or this is actually probably antique brooch. It's a crown with really pretty pinks crystal glass on it. It's like it's copper. And here's your back. It's a really nice one. And here's your breather holes. I love the way it's set in those. And it's going to be $18 crown. $18 crown. Okay, and one more. Let's see. Well, let's do this. This is vintage. It's on a nice long chain spring ring clasp. It's the chain. And then it's a Swiss made. It's a Swiss made on the back. I'll show you that. And if you recognize that name right there, it's a watch necklace. It's like Lucine. Lucine. Can't read all that at all, but maybe you guys can right there. It's an older piece, really cool looking. It's got tassels at the bottom. It does have, I'd say, a little bit of metal loss on the pieces here. You can see, not too bad, but it is an older piece. And here's where it says it's Swiss made. It's upside down. There we go. Don't know my vintage watch as well, but some of you guys might know a little bit about this. And I'm just going to do on this $14 watch necklace. $14 keyword watch necklace. And that is my 5.
Alrighty. Let me switch this over here. All right. Hope you guys are having a fabulous day. Okay, so next up I have a vintage Avon bracelet. This one has the hearts and clear rhinestones alternating. So the keyword is going to be Avon. It is signed Avon on the clasp. I don't know if you can see that. It's approximately size 7.5. Show you what she looks like. She's super cute. For you guys that like to collect the Avon or wear the Avon. And so keyword Avon, and she is a $5 buy it now. Let me show you the back side of her really quickly. She is in good shape. No metal loss there. No color loss. So Avon and $5 buy it now on that one. Next up, I have a vintage money clip and got my fingerprints on it. Sorry about that. So this one says after taxes. Let's see if I can get it to focus. It's so shiny. After taxes, and there's a buffalo nickel and a penny there. Really cool money clip. And a keyword is money. And it is an $8 buy it now if you'd like the vintage money clip. Okay. Next up, let's do a brooch. I have a copper Roadrunner brooch. Super cute. Especially the people that like copper. In great vintage condition. And that's the back right there. So keyword is going to be Roadrunner. And it's a $6 buy it now for the Roadrunner brooch. All right, next up I have a really cute necklace, a pendant necklace. This one has a bird, maybe a seagull. It's a white bird, white enamel bird. And looks like all the enameling's there. It's the back of the pendant there. It does have a vintage spring ring clasp on that one. And let me get you a quick measurement. So keyword is going to be, did you use the word bird yet?
Nope.
Bird, okay. So it looks like this one's at least 18. And the keyword will be bird, and it's a $10 buy it now. It's a super cute necklace. Really pretty. And was that my fifth one?
I don't know.
Let me see. I lost track. I am so sorry I lost track. I'm going to do one more because I'm not sure if that was 5. Just in case. It won't hurt anything.
No.
I'm going to do this Sarah Coventry brooch. This one is really pretty. It's a pretty gold tone flower. And it's marked Sarah Coventry there on the back, right there. And it is a $6 buy it now. Keyword flower. Did you use flower?
No.
All right. Keyword flower for the Sarah Coventry flower brooch. $6 buy it now. And we'll go back to Miss Kelly. Thank you so much.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. For my first one, I was going to show you guys this really pretty. It's just a fashion ring, but it is adjustable. Really beautiful. I guess you would call it a dinner ring back in the day, huh? Dinner ring. There's the back. It is fully adjustable. And really pretty blue rhinestones and silver looking like maybe leaves or something. I'm not sure. But really pretty. And this is going to be $13. And we'll say 13 rhinestone ring. 13 rhinestone ring. I think that's the only one we had, huh? I hope. And here, this one is a really cute, just another costume ring, but it's so pretty. It looks vintage, and it's a stretch ring. So let's see. I mean, I guess it's pretty much, it's not really stretching much on me, a size 7.5. And so it's a good size. It probably fit down, to like a 7 and then on up. Really pretty though. And we'll say this one is going to be $10 stretch ring. $10 stretch ring. Okay. Okay. And this is the most gorgeous statement piece. It does not have any markings that I could find. But it's got, here's its lobster clasp and a nice long extender. It's like brand new. It's black glass and crystals. And really stunning piece. We're going to do on this 18 black and crystal statement. 18 black and crystal statement. Okay. Let's see. Let's do, oh, here's some cute brooches. Love this one. And it's so, oh, I guess glowy is the word. It just has a lot of like AB and the bubbles. It's got a little guy sitting in the moon. I don't know if it's the man in the moon or what. And he's blowing bubbles, and the bubbles are really like it's got AB in the bubbles and also AB in the rhinestones. Really cute. Blue moon, mammal. And it looks like the little guy has wings even. So it might be an angel blowing bubbles in the moon. And then this little dangle down here. And it's a nice size brooch. Let's see how long you are. 4 inches. And this one's going to be $14. Bubbles in the moon. Bubbles in moon. $14. Okay. And is that, I think I need one more. Yeah, one more. Let's do this pretty brooch. It's another blingy one. She's got the goldest fingernails of anything I've ever seen. And then rhinestones all over the hand. And on her cuff, she has pretty stones and rhinestones. She's wearing a ring. And here's the back. Really pretty brooch. And it is 3 1/4 inches long. And it's going to be 14. And just say Goldfinger. 14 Goldfinger. Hey, and that's my 5th.
Alrighty, very nice.
Thanks, Bill.
You're welcome. Okay, next up I have a vintage stick pen. This one is 925 silver. I have not touched the patina. As you can see, the patina is still there, but I can clean it if you'd like. Let's do keyword. I already used flower. It kind of looks like a flower. We'll just say 925 stick pen. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm running out of words, you guys.
Good one.
925 stick pen.
Mm-hmm.
This one is going to be a $12 buy it now if you want to take this one home. It is very old. Very old. And I did test it. It's definitely silver. You can look at it and tell. Okay. So $12. 925 stick pin. Right. Next up, I have, let's do another vintage money clip. This one has the turquoise inlay and the eagle on the front. And keyword is eagle. Keyword is eagle, and it's an $8 buy it now if you'd like to take this one home. Really pretty. Okay, let me grab the next item. Let's do a brooch. So we have a vintage dolphins or fish. So keyword, I think they're dolphins. Let's say the keyword is dolphin, and you have 3 of them. And they have rhinestone eyes, really pretty. And this one, so keyword is dolphin. And I don't know where the price tag went. Here we go. $5 buy it now on this one if you'd like to take this one home. Really cool piece. Vintage brooch. Okay. All right, let me grab the next item. I have this super cool vintage ring. It is an adjustable size. It's really pretty. So you have the pink glass and rhinestones, clear rhinestones. Adjustable size. I say this one's sitting at a 7 right now, but you can make it bigger or a little smaller because it is adjustable. And that's the back construction there. It's an older one for sure. And if you like this one, did you use the keyword pink already?
I don't. No, I had pink moon. So you're
Okay,
good.
so pink. And if we accidentally use the same word, we can always just put a B for Bell or K for Kel next to it. We're trying to work out on all the kinks. We figured it would be fun to do a keyword type of auction, changing it up a little bit. So keyword pink and $12 buy it now if you like this beautiful ring. Really pretty. Okay. And then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, one more item. Let's do some clip-on earrings, some vintage clip-on earrings. So these are, I don't see any signatures, but they are vintage and beautiful with the AB rhinestones. So keyword AB. If you like these earrings, $5 buy it now on these. And I don't see any color loss or missing rhinestones. Look like they're in good vintage condition. Really pretty. So let me bring them a little closer for you. Really pretty. So they face this way. And those are the keywords AB. And they're $5 buy it now. And we'll go back over to Miss Kelly. Thank you guys so much. You ready, my dear?
Yep.
Aww.
Yeah, we got this cute penny doll. Guess they're called penny doll. She's flapper doll too, they call them. She's 7 inches tall. And she's so cute. She's got the side glancing eyes and the frozen Charlotte legs. Cute little dress. And let's see. She is marked on her back. Made in Japan. And her price is gonna be a little less than it ordinarily would. I know they're worth quite a bit, these nice big ones, but her arms are very loose. They are strung, but right here I'll show you. They're just kind of both hanging a little loose. And I don't want to ruin her or break her, so I'm gonna let her new mommy fix her. And she is gonna be $24. We'll call her Penny. $24 Penny. Okay, and let's see. For number 2, what can I say to you? Okay. Oh, here's a neat brooch. I like this. I think it is vintage, but and I don't know. It looks like it has little people like walking, holding hands, and then the world behind it. And I'm pretty sure that it takes a battery. You can see right here. And I don't know if it sings, it probably plays a song or something. I thought it was fun though. And we're going to do $8 on this. $8 world. $8 world. And then for my third this round, we have this is a real crushed, I don't know if you call it crushed, inlaid turquoise pendant. Really pretty eagle on with gold tone. I don't believe it's gold or gold plated, but I haven't tested it, to be honest. Beautiful chain. And here's your spring ring on it. It's a vintage one, but I just thought this was a gorgeous pendant. And this one, let's do $12 eagle. I don't think we've had any eagle, have we? $12 eagle. Now I'll show you
So
some.
they can just put the K or Kel.
Yeah. Oh, did you use eagle too?
I might have on that money
Okay.
clip.
Sorry about that. Yeah. I was thinking that.
We're
Okay.
doing pretty good with not having too much of the
I
same.
know, huh? We really are. Okay, and then that's my third. Let's do this one is really pretty carousel brooch. It's brushed gold with rhinestones. It's a carousel horse. He's quite large. Here's his back. Let's measure him. He is 2.5 inches. So he is going to be $12. And we'll just say horse. $12 horse. And I think I have one more this round. Oh, okay. Let's do this. This is just literally, it's not a necklace. It's just a strand of really pretty egg yolk amber. Looks like egg yolk and maybe some honey too. It's all just on a strand, but if anybody likes to have, beads for their necklace or their pendants, it's all ready to go. Really pretty. And I'm just going to do $8 amber beads. $8 amber beads. I think that was my fifth, though.
All righty. We have a couple minutes left here.
Okay.
So I think I can show, let's see if we can get a little bit more in. All right, so we're going to start off with this bracelet. It is vintage. It's stretched to fit. Rhinestone silver tone bracelet. See if I can put it on for you real quick. So it just stretches to fit. Really pretty. It's a double row of rhinestones. So keyword double. Keyword double. And it has 4 chains on this side. And this one is a $5 buy it now, if you like this one. Really pretty. And all the rhinestones are there and in good condition. And I believe this is probably silver plated. Has a little bit of patina. Easily cleaned. Okay. All right. Next up, I'll just leave that on my arm. So that one was double. Keyword double. $5 buy it now. Next one, I have a vintage flower brooch with the pretty enameling. It looks like maybe a hibiscus. I'm not the greatest on the names of the flowers, but we're going to call it a hibiscus. Keyword hibiscus. This one's $5. A $5 buy it now. Really pretty one. Okay. If you'd like to collect and wear the flower brooches. All right. Next up, I have some shoe clips, some vintage shoe clips. And the keyword on these are, let's make it ribbon, because they kind of look like ribbons. And this one is a $6 buy it now if you want these shoe clips.
Pretty.
Aren't those pretty?
Mm-hmm.
The clips work nicely. That's the back of them. So $6 buy it now. And keyword is ribbon if you want to claim those. Okay, next up I have a sterling silver bracelet. And this one is approximately 8.7 grams, marked Italy 925, lobster claw closure. Looks like a Figaro link. I believe that's the link. And this one is a big size. I think it's like an 8.5. So approximately 8.5 or so on this one. 8.7 grams. Keyword Figaro. And it is a $20 buy it now if you'd like to take that one home. Okay. And let's see. I think I need to show one more. Let me show you this brooch. It's super cute. This one is $6. And it has two, I guess that's seagulls or some type of bird like that. So keyword, it's, let's just say white. It's got a lot of white enameling. We'll call keyword white if you want to claim this one for $6. And it is an older one. It's in good shape. Really pretty if you like birds. Okay. And that is, I think, my 5th one. I'm trying to keep up, which I'm starting to lose track. I got to get me some food in me.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't eaten today.
Yeah.
Bring Miss Kelly up. We have a couple minutes left.
Okay. All right. And my first one is a rhinestone. It's a vintage rhinestone single strand bracelet. There's your clasp. And kind of glaring on that, isn't it? Pick it up for you. It does look like it has a little patina, but I have not tested this one. Very light and dainty. And it's going to be a $3 rhinestone. $3 rhinestone. Okay. It's just a little lightweight bracelet. This one, this is all glass, AB, kind of red, I'd say. Choker type necklace. It's like a memory wire style. I call it memory wire or torque, where it's kind of firm like that. And here's your clasp. I do think it's vintage. Really pretty ABs. Easy to wear. And this one, let's make it $15 and let's call it a torque. $15 torque. Okay, and next I have this really pretty brooch. It's got different colored flowers in a basket. Lots of rhinestones. Here's your bag. It's a sweet little brooch. And this is going to be $10 basket. $10 basket. And then number 4, got another stick pin. And these are gold ballet shoes. And this stick pin even still has its pin on the bottom. It's vintage. I wouldn't say it's antique. And it's going to be $10 ballet. $10 ballet. And for my 5th, I have this vintage for people who like their vanity pieces. It's a vintage comb, very, very pale blue in color. See if I can get it to show. in pretty good shape. And it's an acrylic foam. There is a signature on it, Columbia. And this is going to be $10. Vintage comb.
I think the video is about to cut off on us.
Okay. Thanks, you guys, for coming.
Thank you. Bye-bye.